lovely day, absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This is certainly one of the more modern, more high-tech arenas around Europe. It is the Veltins Arena. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you did just miss it, you're up and running already. Ali, chance to break. Jordan Henderson. Rashford. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Danny Rose takes it up from the goal kick, and it's Kane. Straight out wide, but won't reach that one. Memphis Depay. Ake. Babel. Memphis Depay. He's got away. Dyer. Rose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Gets his foot in there. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. On it, and that's the keepers. Very well to intervene. Could move up a gear here. The Netherlands have it back and they can go again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. This was gone, that's a foul. Gets it back. Spreads it towards the left. A real chance to break. Kane. Sterling is desperately calling for it out wide. He's left his man. Room for a shot. And the finish! Goal! England! England take the lead. He was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
England themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's Kane. Now it's Ali. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, good interception. Looking to break out here. Henderson. And it's got through. Rashford. Can he find a finish now? And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ali really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Proper. It's Henderson. Rose. Surely. Rashford! Oh, he's really drilled it. Forward it goes. Bubble. Going through. Stones with a fine tackle. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Kane. Play for the throw. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. The Netherlands are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Now it's Sterling. Walker has come steaming up from the back for this. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And England have a chance to counter. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Can he finish? They've scored! 2 good. They have breathing space.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
England had a couple of goals without reply. The first 45 minutes are up. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
England go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The action has already resumed here. changes made by neither side, from what we understand. He's picked him out. Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ali simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Time for a change in personnel. Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Krupper. Blint. Barbel. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now the counter. Rose. He's in space and looking for options. Jordan Henderson. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's got it and he's got time. Can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far.
Kane quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's the through ball. Cuts it out. Barbel. Krupper.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Henderson tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Kane. Has a swing at it! Sillerson sends that a long way. It's Dele Alli. Now it's Sterling. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Well, they could break here. He's left his man. Stones. Played out to the right. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. It's a contest to keep an eye on. Kane, he's got away. Ali, looking to shoot. Yes! And surely that settles it.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. No way through there. Turns and goes back. Chance! Dele Alli. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's clean! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Kane versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
England totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dele Alli. Receives it from behind. Going through. Sterling. He's gone for it! Back of the net! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Change that was in the offing, last on allowed.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Big chance! Dele Alli! It's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Dost. Henderson, great challenge. Now it's Wijnaldum. And he's on his way! Jordan Henderson, chance to break. And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon